Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K. You know, Doris, when we think of these teams, we think offense. What kind of game do you anticipate this being?
This is going to be a lot of fun because you've got highly skilled offensive players on both sides. Neither team will take a possession off. Thirsty scores. It's going to be punch, counter punch all night long.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
What a heading move by Devin Booker. Picks it clean and immediately looks to jumpstart the break.
Outside Conley, into the lane. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Great open look there.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
Now here is Conley. Pass to Mitchell. From deep. Nice ball movement by Utah. There's the dish to Gobert. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Now here's Booker. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
The drive by Paul. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ayton against Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Outside Crowder. And the pass to Ayton. No good that time. So Utah will take it the other way. O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Conley against Paul. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got his second bucket tonight.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Here's Mitchell following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. And it's Mitchell missing. A minute 20 left to play in the first. Right side Crowder. Ball passes to Crowder. Ball against Bogdanovich. Paul goes in. 6 on the shot clock. No good from Booker.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Conley with a wide open look. The three-pointer is right on target.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley? Yes, sir.
Paul passes to Bridges. There's the drive. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but
also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blows.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. Trailing by 10. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Ayton. Paul's got his second basket.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And here's Booker from the arc. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. The Suns on top.
Fans, your jazz dancers. All right.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And here is Paul. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Paul against Conley. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Paul. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Utah ball.
Jazz trail by 6. Outside Conley for the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Took him no time at all on that one. Bridges has got 8 points.
Be always aware, Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell from outside the arc and stolen by Ayton. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Mitchell against Booker. Now, here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room and a missed layup. Paul left side. Good ball movement here by the Suns. No good from Booker.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Mitchell's shot is good.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Mitchell against Booker. And here is Conley. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
And here is Mitchell after Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut to just 11 on the basket for Mitchell.
You can see the agile move by Donovan Mitchell. This guy is able to navigate around contact or, if necessary, play through it.
Ball passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Right side, Conley. That three off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Hall finds Crowder. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Out in his own on the break. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Mike Conley is an active, alert defender. And boy, he is known to pick a pocket or two.
Paul against Conley. Kicks it out to Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Mitchell. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Ayton at the elbow. Booker outside. And there's the drive and the dunk by Booker.
I'll tell you, let that guy get a head of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided.
23.
All right, David, thank you.
39.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We got Joe Ingles. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. And it's Azubuike in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
For the Suns, Landry Shamet.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Ingles. Going inside. Kicks it out to Gay. McGee with the block.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Nader. Back to McGee. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Pass to Azubuike. He can't hit that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. And McGee kicks to Johnson. Passes it to Nader. Over Whiteside. The shot by Nader, no good. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Utah. It's an 18-point game.
Cameron Payne. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Whiteside, the pass to Azubuike.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial part of the defense for these guys.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
And McGee kicks to Payne. McGee sets the pick for Payne. Back to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Jazz trail by 20. Now Clarkson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And there's the pass to Azubuike. To the paint, 6 to shoot. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Now here's Payne. Out to the wing. McGee dishes to Payne. with the drive. The Suns need to get a shot off.
You got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away, put those big hands.
Here's Clarkson. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. On defense, Phoenix. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Back to Gay. Puts up a 3.
And they're not creating as many open looks now as they did in the first half. They've got to get sharper at the offensive end if they hope to bounce back in this game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Clarkson outside. Inside as a Buki. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Shamet. His 3-pointers off the mark. Jazz trail by 21. Gay kicks to Whiteside. Back to Gay. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Gay is just so crafty inside, forcing the defense to hit him in the paint.
And so Gay nails both of them. Suns leading by 19. Payne passes to McGee. Back to Payne. Here's Nader. He's covered by Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McGee is screen on Clarkson. Payne can't hit. The Jazz shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Whiteside dishes to Gay. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The baseline jumper goes down. And the Suns lead by 21. And Utah has possession. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Clarkson for 3. Utah gets it back. Whiteside. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Substitution for the Jazz.
Mitchell outside. Shamet with the steal. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Payne with it. Pass to McGee from past the arc. They get it back. And that one's good. Shamet's got 7 now in this quarter. And so it's the Phoenix Suns riding high with a 23-point lead heading.
All right, lookers coming onto the court. Come on, get fouled.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Phoenix leading by 23, setting the floor for the Suns. Up it forward, he'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Mitchell lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Jazz. Paul kicks to Bridges. Pass to Crowder. Booker outside. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Maybe the best aspect of Donovan Mitchell, the rugged, competitive toughness. Get to the window, Donovan. Nicely done.
Outside Crowder. Drives to the hoop. And Crowder brings it in.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. For three, Mitchell scored the basket. His 8 for 13 from the floor.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
No good from Booker.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. That's a 2 from Crowder. Gobert pulls it in.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
He had a nice open look right there.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Now here's Paul. To the inside. Stolen by Michael Conley. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Booker. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Now, Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
Conley with the 3, and Utah another 3.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Now here's Paul. 1:53 left here in the fourth quarter.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says no, sir.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thank you, David. Booker the pass to Paul. They could use a bucket. Gobert with the block. Bogdanovich looking around. Conley into the lane. On the wing, Mitchell. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good. Mitchell's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Paul with the 3. Gobert pulls it in. And so it's Utah here with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
There's a physicality and a frame that Donovan Mitchell possesses that allows him to get himself to the free throw line.
The second one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up going 2 of 3. Jazz passing it around. Lets it go from deep. Like it's 6. Takes the 3. Another miss by Utah. And here's Crowder. So the Suns win it. This was a hard-fought
In at the one spot, and both of these teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards. Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, three of the best all-time rebounders.
Now here's Mitchell over Barton. Here's Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Mitchell against Barton. Bogdanovich got a piece of it.
Can't take the reach and length of Barton lightly. Effective at using it to snuff out shots.
Jokic with a screen on Gobert. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Oh,
hey, how about big time right there? Big time. Woo. Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
To the middle. And stolen by Jokic. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself. You know, Jokic was offered a multi-year deal from Europe back in 2015, but then had a horrible outing, and the team backed away from it.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Mitchell, and he makes it on the layup. And Barcelona's loss was Denver's gain when Jokic decided to join the NBA.
Yeah, you know, it was a slow start for Jokic, but eventually he showed his unique talent as he got more playing time. In the end, he made the all-rookie first team, and from there, it's been all NBA level performances.
So it's Utah now, following the score by Denver. And here's Mitchell. Bogdanovich from long range. Jokic grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Murray with it. Pass to Barton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Jokic outside.
Excellent hustle from Bogdanovich. He really makes an effort to crowd shooters as they go up. Wants to bother the shot. That's good defense.
Now here's Mitchell into the lane. Here's Bogdanovich. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The drive by Murray. Barton finds Murray. Jokic with a screen on Mitchell. Inside. And they double up Jokic. Porter, the pass to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
2 minutes remaining in the
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And stolen by Jokic. It's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And Gobert with the stuff.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now here's Conley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And, you know, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovich showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Pass to Gordon. There's the three. The rebound by the Jazz. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter here. Mitchell's shot is good.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Murray for three. No good on the shot. The Jazz go the other way with it. Conley with the ball. Checked by Murray. Mitchell with room to shoot. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Murray passes to Gordon. Nails it from three.
You know, when Gordon is hitting this all the time, the defense will have to play up on it. Consistency is the key.
Outside Mitchell. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. From deep, Barton. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Opportunistic basketball. It's a great look at the three in transition.
Outside Mitchell. Driving inside. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter here. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
It's all tied in Denver. Don't go away. We'll be back with...
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce. He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
Outside Murray, three-pointer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah leading, left side Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Murray passes to Jokic.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Jazz have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. To the paint. And stolen by Jokic. Murray for 3. Utah with the rebound. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. The quick look, no good that time.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Barton finds Murray. Can't get it to drop, and Utah will come the other way. Oh, deflected. Barton attacking. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
running with purpose. Whenever Barton gets a lane right to the rim, he's going to rise up with power and throw it down.
Conley passes to Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Gordon with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Here's Murray. Uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got 8 points. Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Off target with the 3.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
That one goes in.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Barton against Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell against Barton. Bogdanovich with it. Shot clock at 6. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Back come the Nuggets on the run. A clear look for Murray. And it's Denver with another. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Denver.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Right side, Bogdanovich. Shot to stop the run. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Gordon.
It feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Porter's shot is off. Utah has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And they'll get another chance. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Clock at 4. And another miss by Utah. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
No luck on that one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Thanks very much, Allie. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Now here's Mitchell. 14 points for him. Off target from outside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here we go. He goes up. Gobert passes to Conley. Cashes in the corner 3.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Now here's Morris. Pass to Dozier from the arc. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Clarkson against Morris. And that one's good. Clarkson.
And this is what you like. I mean, Clarkson using that tight handle of his to create space.
Clarkson against Morris. Oh, sweet move. And it's good on the layup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Clarkson against Morris. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Here's Ingles. Clock at 6. On the wing, Ingles. From outside, off the mark. Here's Najee. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Clarkson. Here's Whiteside. Shakes him. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, guys, you've got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Here's Morris. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. It's deflected. Oh, it's stolen. Pass to Rivers. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Here's Morris. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. Here's Dozier. The teardrop, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Utah has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Clarkson against Morris. Now here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. There's the drive. Azubuike. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Solid vision by Clarkson. Got it to his teammate in a great spot.
2 minutes.
Morris on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Deflected. Here's Azubuike. Pass to Whiteside. Lets the 3 fly. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Stolen by Ingles. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And a nice finish on the layup. And now just a 2-point Nugget lead.
And you can tell they're in sync right now. Expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Here's Morris. Outside for Green. To the inside. It's stolen by Clarkson. On the wing, Ingles. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Ingles. Out left to the wing. Morris against Clarkson. That one's good. This game is all even.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Azubuike. Clarkson, right side. For the lead. Azubuike's shot is good.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Now here's Morris. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Ingles passes to Gay. Now here's Ingles. To the paint. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
The third quarter comes to a close. Jazz out in front, up by 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdown passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Monte Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. Then it's Green, and it's Dozier in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Mitchell. This one for 3. Rebounded by Green. And stolen by Gobert. Inside, Conley. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Jazz lead by 3. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Here's Mitchell following the score by Denver. Driving to the basket, and Mitchell with the slam.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Now here's Morris. On the wing, Green. Over to the wing. Here's Najee, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Mitchell into the lane, to the middle. Conley finds Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Crafty move, and the layup is good. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And here comes the break. He launches a 3. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Releases from the wing and drills it. And now a 5-point Utah lead.
Love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
The crossover. Rivers, good.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And he commits the intentional foul. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Gordon with a steal. They push it up 4 on 3. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Jazz on D. It's a 3-point game. Jokic passes to Gordon and stolen by Gobert.
And the over and back call is just a loss of focus.
Yeah, clearly an unforced mistake there. You got to keep your head in the game and tighten that handle.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
1:58 left to play in the 4th quarter. Down low. Here's Bogdanović.
Always good to see Bogdanović use his height to his advantage because he's got the size needed to grab those offensive rebounds.
And it's Murray off the drive. Good D by Bogdanović.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Here's Gordon. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft. Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs. Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Now here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. From deep, Conley sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
It's blocked by Gobert. Jokic with a screen on Bogdanovic. Right side Conley. The 3 is up. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Harden attacking. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Harden is at his very best when he's attacking the basket. He's a most effective slasher.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Bogdanovic. 6 to shoot. From deep. The shot no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
And Brent, in this one, terrific talent on both sides.
Here we go.
Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point. Ayton kicks to Crowder. Booker outside. Takes it inside. Ball finds Bridges. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
First team foul.
It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
A player like Mikal Bridges, who enjoys the amount of success that he did coming out of college, winning 2 national championships, shines a different light on how he can impact the greater good in the winning environment that you create.
Wide open look here for Murray. Off target from outside. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Ball against Murray. Jokic with the screen on Paul. That's tipped. Paul with the steal. And they're on the break. Here's Bridges. Sinks that one from the post.
Mikal really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Barton wide open. He fires. Drains the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
To the wing right side. Down low and stolen by Gordon. Porter with it. Bridges covering and taken away by Paul. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. Finished off the break.
Now, you're pretty confident that Chris Paul is going to make the right decision with the basketball.
Murray against Paul. And the rejection by Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. As touched by Ayton. On defense, Phoenix. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Crowder with the steal. Kicks it out to Booker. And there's another turnover by the Suns.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
For Denver, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And here's Gordon from outside.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
The drive by Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. On the wing, Porter. Here's Gordon. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
The pass to Crowder. Driving the lane, and it's blocked by Gordon. They retain possession. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by Gordon. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 3. Barton kicks to Porter. Dishes to Gordon. Back to Porter. Denver passing it around. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Porter.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
Murray against Paul. Bridges outside. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Ball with the 3.
There's some length from Murray as a guard there as he helps out on defense and pesters the shooter.
Sinks the triple.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Ball against Murray. Looking to end the run, and that one drops for him. Paul's got 6 points. 41 seconds left here in the first quarter. Murray outside. Oh, good on the 3.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Bridges finds 8. Back to Bridges. Harden with the rebound. Denver's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And then Gordon with the dunk.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Ball looking over the floor. Got it off in time, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Nuggets lead by 2. We'll get right back to the action when...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right, we'll be coming out of the...
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Suns, pop it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Traps in the tray.
And the defense has to bottle him up before Jay Crowder gets it going.
Paul against Murray. Driving inside. Some solid D from Paul.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Crowder inside. He's covered by Murray, and the shot's good from Crowder. Crowder's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Crowder just muscling up and playing some man ball in there.
Murray outside. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. The Suns leading. Ball outside. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. And Brent, the wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021, the play-in tournament really became a hot button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it. And Murray, so exciting as he's continued to grow his offensive game, not just a spot-up three-point deep shooter, but now operating behind pick and rolls and becoming more and more of a leader for this ball club.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
That's his first.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real.
The NBA has seen certainly its share of incredible players that have come from Serbia. Jokic in the latest list, and maybe the best we've ever seen from that country.
It's Crowder on the wing. And Ayton throws it down.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. A 3-ball. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. You must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Call against Murray. Murray with the defensive effort.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
The Nuggets with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Right, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Passes it to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gordon. Jokic finds Gordon. Now, here's Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Tipped away. Bridges with the steal. Ball outside. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Bridges inside. He's against Gordon. And it's Paul penetrating. This one for 3. Here's Ayton. They now take the lead. Ayton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Here's Barton. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. Fires for 3. And it's Paul missing.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Nailed from 3-point land. Now it's a 5-point Suns lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Murray for 3. Jokic passes to Gordon. Jokic kicks to Murray. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half.
A great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Phoenix ahead, ending the second quarter on a 14. Thank you, David, and we'll be back. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Nuggets trail by 5. So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Green. Monte Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Dozier in at the 3 spot. Well, Phoenix shooting 43% for the game. He takes it in. Payne's shot is good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Morris looking over the floor. Najee passes to Morris. There's the dish to Green. To the middle, stolen by McGee. Here's Nader. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Shamet with it. to the inside. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the wide open shot from Morris. And a miss there on the triple.
And battling hard on the glass. They hold the advantage here so far.
Johnson can't hit.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Here's Morris. Lays it up off the glass. Morris has got 4 points this quarter. Suns leading by 5. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Payne kicks to Nader. To the paint. And it's McGee slamming the top.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime. Morris with the ball. Working on Payne. Morris passes to Najee. 6 on the shot clock. Rivers can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Payne dishes to Johnson. Back to Payne. Here's Shamet. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Suns have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Pass to Payne. Back to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you. Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Payne passes to Shamet. Lets the 3 fly. And that one is off. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. And here's Morris for 3. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 7. Johnson outside. Pass to Nader. Going inside. And it's McGee with the jam.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Denver ball.
There's a minute left to play in the third. Morris passes to Najee. No good with the triple. For Phoenix, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Kept alive. Now the pass to Shamet. Johnson, wide open. He fires. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Najee passes to Green. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. He was all alone on that one. And it's a 12-point Suns lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Johnson with the block. Lets it go with the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
A 3 from Morris, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. They're deep. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. JaVale McGee is out there with Johnson. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Nader in at the small forward.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Shamet. Offensive rebound. McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
You know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Morris passes to Najee. Dozier kicks to Rivers. Shoots over Shamet. And that's a foul called on Abdul Nader.
His first personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And here's Jokic outside. Rebound by the Suns. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Booker with no one around, off target with his 3.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Deep 2 from Murray. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Yeah, couldn't quite hang on to it. They're not in a position now where they can afford to be giving it away like that.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Paul. On the wing, Bridges. For 3, Booker bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. From deep. Murray, no good.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there. Going to struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
And Paul pulls it down.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Gordon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Chris Paul picks up that one.
Second team foul.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league. And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics, but at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Back to Paul. On the wing, Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Here's Murray. Outside Gordon. Jokic passes to Gordon. On the clock. The tray gets the three-pointer to fall. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Gordon understands the importance of stretching the floor, and he remains a capable three-point shooter.
Over to the wing. Back to Paul. Crowder from outside. Martin with the rebound. Martin's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Phoenix.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Mikal Bridges.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
41 seconds left to play here in the fourth. That's a 2 from Paul. And that one hits back iron. And a wide open look for Porter. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And how about the urgency there on Gordon's drive? Pushing past the defense for that one.
Ball against Murray. Paul dishes to Booker. Misses the three. Murray outside. Left side, Gordon. So it's the Suns winning easily here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other.
doubt about it.
Here we go.
And it's the Suns to start out. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Crowder outside. From downtown, the rebound by the Jazz. Outside Bogdanovic. Counted from distance. And two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game, but the reality is players get up for the big games, B.A.
And Ayton with the stuff.
He throws it down with two hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. To the inside. Outside for Mitchell. From outside the arc. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Ayton. Fades back. That one's wide left.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
The 3 from Mitchell. Stolen by Booker. There's the steal. Now Gobert. He's guarded by Bridges. The 3 from Mitchell. On target from range.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball. And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Mitchell against Booker. Outside for Mitchell. Takes the 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. The shake. And Ayton with the stuff.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Bogdanovic with a screen on Booker. The 3 from Mitchell. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. It's Bridges on the wing. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter.
Oh, even in a bad situation, Booker has finesse. Works around the foul with grace instead of power.
That's his second personal foul. First team.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. 1:51 left in the opening quarter. Here's Mitchell. He has 6. 4-3. Crowder grabs a miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
1:11 left in the first quarter. Pass to Bridges. Paul against Conley. That's good from Paul. On the assist by Bridges.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Uncovered. And it's good for 2. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Coach doing a great job of putting Mitchell in pick and roll situations. For a young player, he makes good decisions.
Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Crowder outside. Back to Paul. Now here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
If there's one thing Paul does best, it's running an offense, finding the best look.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges finds Crowder. Crowder, a screen on Mitchell. For 3, Booker. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Phoenix Suns. 8 points in the court.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Poke loose. And the Jazz with possession here. Gobert no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
First team foul.
The Suns leading, and the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Second team foul.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Here's the second effort. Out to Bridges. They shoot again. And he buries his first look.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. The Suns clear it. Now Ayton. Out to Bridges. 3-pointer. They grab their own miss. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Back to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Here's Gobert. He's covered by Ayton. The 3 from Mitchell. And there's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Paul passes to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Back to Booker. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's the break. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Crowder outside. Bridges right side. Over Bogdanovich. And the Suns miss again.
And see, he had his momentum going forward, but really didn't need to lean in there. He was wide open.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. For 3, Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
Crowder, a screen on Gobert. Ayton passes to Paul. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining.
Another shot.
2 minutes.
Doesn't go that time. And Utah will come the other way. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Outside Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Takes a three. The Jazz again can't hit.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, and hasn't made one since.
He drops it from range.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
The three from Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Suns. Hayden's got rebound number 8 now. Three-pointer, Bridges. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Here's the three. The shot by Conley, no good.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Another three for Phoenix.
I just love the ball.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Gobert with it. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. A line change here for Utah.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the second quarter. To end the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What we're seeing lately from Ingles, he's a two-way threat, has the size, length, and instincts to affect both ends of the floor.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And Ingles drops them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Whiteside against Payne. Here's McGee, and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And Utah called for the foul. He's off on the first. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. The Jazz shooting only 35% so far. Ingles passes to Gay. The kick out to Ingles. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. 8 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Payne. Over Clarkson. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Phoenix ending the quarter up 10. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Hassan Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Azubuike in at the 4. Yep, that one's good. Payne's got his first points of the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Oh, McGee with the block. And now the Suns fast break. Johnson finds Payne inside. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Payne.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Azubuike. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on JaVale McGee.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
That one misses.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And here's Payne outside. And the Suns get another 3.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Clarkson attacking to halt the run. And it's good on the lay-in. Clarkson's got his second bucket of the night.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Payne against Whiteside. Outside Payne, 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. The rebound by the Jazz.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
To the paint. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
His wingspan is 7 foot 7 inches. Whiteside using all of it there.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's Nader off to drive. Can't cash it in from close range. For Utah, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Ingles, no good.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Phoenix no good that time either. Utah trailing here. Gay finds Whiteside. Back to Gay. The 3 is up. Pass to Azubuike. Here's Gay. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Johnson with it. Now Whiteside defending.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Whiteside. Ooh, McGee with the block. Blocked. Pass to Gay. Lays it up and banks it in.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Clarkson against Payne. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. McGee in the post. And McGee with the stuff.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Clarkson outside. Here's Azubuike. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Payne outside. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Azubuike. Shoots over McGee. Azubuike, no good. McGee into the lane. Gay with the defensive effort. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The 3 from Mitchell, that's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Ball against Conley. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Mitchell drives in, shoots over Booker. Bogdanovich from long range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Now Paul, and stolen by Gobert.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
Outside Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now. Booker finds Crowder. Back to Booker. To the inside. And Crowder with the jam.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell.
Blocking foul called on DeAndre Ayton. That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Conley against Paul.
Love the heart of Chris Paul, especially on defense, where he is an absolute pest.
3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Left side Booker. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. From deep, Conley. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Fires the 3. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. There's the triple. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Bridges passes to Crowder. Off target from 3-point range. Utah has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Here's Booker. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Mitchell.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Suns.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Devin Booker.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Pass to O'Neal. Launches it. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but their fantastic pass.
Utah foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his 1st personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Gobert against Ayton. Now Bridges. Pass to Booker. Crowder outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Mitchell.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Outside Paul. To the wing on the left. Here's Crowder. Here he goes. Good D by Gobert. O'Neal on the wing. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. This one was a fun one to watch.
Doris, you look at these teams, both great on the glass.
Well, they define their success and failure by what is the rebounding margin. It is huge tonight. This is going to be a tough physical battle.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Murray the pass to Gordon. Here's Jokic, covered by Mitchell. Here's Barton, and he banks in the layup.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Booker's court awareness is really impressive.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Mike Malone gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He's worried about the explosiveness of Donovan Mitchell. Coach said Mitchell is too fast for bigger players to guard, and he overwhelms smaller players with his strength. So that means you're going to have to send more players at him whenever it's possible. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And it's Murray penetrating.
And on the drive, Murray can seem unstoppable. His agility cuts the defense apart there.
Outside Conley. Drives to the hoop. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Murray. Michael Conley making his last shot. And it's Murray with the jam.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
Mitchell looking it over. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Mitchell.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Murray against Mitchell. Murray the pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Mitchell. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a great foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Mitchell with it. Now defended by Jokic.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. He's struggling to make shots right now.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Murray for three. Knocked away. Stolen by O'Neal. Here we go. One-on-one. Conley Conley with a wide open look. His three-pointers off the mark. The Nuggets trail. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And another miss by Denver.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Mitchell wide open. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Three-pointer. And that's Jokic with the rebound.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Aaron Gordon. That's his first personal foul. Second.
Here is Conley. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, right side Bogdanovich. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got 8. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gobert with a screen on Barton. Inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Jokic with a screen on Mitchell. Murray the pass to Jokic. Down low. And Jokic slams it in.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Murray against Conley. For 3, Mitchell. Jokic grabs the miss.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Tie game in Utah. We got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Fans, your Jazz Dancer.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably, because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. Now, Gobert following Will Barton's 3-point attempt. Gobert finds Mitchell for Murray. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Denver in the lead. Deflects the pass. Gordon with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And it's Gordon missing.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Drills the 3-pointer.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Porter, up and in on the layup. The NBA trying to cut down on some of the cheap fouls. Certain players are experts at selling contact. Doris, are you sad to see that art form curtailed?
I'm not at all, Kevin, because what we're seeing is offensive players manipulate the rule and get outside of, quote, natural basketball plays. Guys who dead stop off a screen and end up getting 3 free throws. We have to take that away. Things should flow naturally in a basketball game.
And the Jazz with possession. The Nuggets hitting the bucket. To the inside. Murray dishes to Barton. There's the pass to Jokic. Count that bucket. Now it's a 5-point Nugget lead.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Mitchell against Barton. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovic. The Jazz with another miss. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Here's Mitchell. Denver getting their last shot to go. And the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Second team
on defense, Denver. Now Mitchell.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. And here's Jokic. Barton outside. You can't get that one, so Utah will take it the other way. And Gobert gets to Conley. Back to Gobert. A shake and slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Mitchell against Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Mitchell against Barton. Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
Murray surveying the D. Pass to Jokic. A 3-pointer off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, how about Bogdanovic showing a bit of mobility on his way to the rack, drawing the foul?
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year? 88% from the line.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Now, here is Morris. Astonagi, the shot and game clock separated by 4. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Rivers has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Mitchell against Rivers. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's just big-time playmaking ability from Donovan Mitchell. This guy working the defense to create a shot opportunity.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
25.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great.
27.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So on the floor for Denver, the forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic into the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Porter, following the missed shot by Will Barton. Jokic with the screen on Clarkson. Murray the pass to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Maybe the best passing big man in the league. Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
Clarkson dishes to Azubuike. Takes it off the glass.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
So they foul intentionally. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Gay outside. Clarkson looking for an opening. To the middle for the tie. Knocks it loose. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Green in the post. He's covered by Azubuike. It's stolen by Ingles. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. It's stolen. Poked loose. Passed again. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Clarkson goes in. Tries again. And he uses the glass on the lane.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Morris against Ingles. The pass to Najee. Morris inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And Morris drops them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Up top, covered by Morris. They get it again. He goes up again. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Clarkson.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Jazz have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Morris looking over the floor. Tries the spin move. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And it's Whiteside off the drive. Gay kicks to Clarkson. A crossover. It's good. Gay's got the lead up to 3 now for the Jazz.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Clarkson against Morris. And the wide open shot from Green. The Nuggets with another miss. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
And Denver has possession. After the basket by Utah, a three from Morris knocks down the three ball. Morris has got 5.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Clarkson goes in. Kicks it out to Gay. Denver grabs the miss. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. To the paint. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Clarkson outside. To the inside. Here's Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that? 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Jazz lead by 2. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, when Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout, he said they played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. Have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, how about Aaron Gordon stretching the floor with his shooting at this point? He knew that was an important element to add to his game.
Here's Mitchell. Capitalizes off the crossover. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Murray against Conley. Gordon for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. There's the 3. The shot off that time.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. From outside.
I'll tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end. He's so good getting after it.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Jazz now. Mitchell outside. Inside. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal with the 3. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
Aaron Gordon wanting the ball with the game and the balance in crucial moments. How big time is he?
Murray against Conley. Count it. Conley's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Barton drives in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Second.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Utah.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Bojan Bogdanovich. Murray outside. The kick out to Porter. Buries the long-range jumper.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Porter finds Murray. A three-pointer, no good. Utah leading by 5. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, consistency and efficiency is where we've seen the greatest improvement from Donovan Mitchell. How comfortable is he off the bounce?
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Here's Gobert. Second chance shot. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. And it's off from three-point range. Jacks up a three. Murray, no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. It's a 5-point game.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute. You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. Launches a three. Barton with some nice D. And so it's Utah with the win. They didn't make David. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
to improve each time they take the floor, emphasizing And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, BA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Bridges, here we go. Porter with the steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Murray. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Crowder. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Back to Crowder. Second chance effort.
I'd like to see Barton be more consistent on this end. He has the height and length needed to challenge shots.
Here's Porter. Up and in on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Outside Paul. To the paint. And stolen by Jokic. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Gordon. Here's Porter. Tipped. Gordon finds Porter. Gordon down low. Covered by Crowder. Gordon can't hit. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Paul against Murray. Paul passes to Bridges. Left side, Paul. Booker on the take. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot.
Commendable effort that time by Gordon on the defensive end. Really makes the extra effort to get to the shot.
You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Right side, Murray. They get the rebound.
Yeah, you know what? I think Barton does a nice job hitting the boards. Would love more of that kind of intensity from him.
Outside Paul. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Soft touch off the glass. Paul's got his second basket.
Chris Paul's a player who is more physical than he appears, and he looks for contact. He's become very good at finishing off bumps.
Gordon, the pass to Murray. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. And he commits the intentional foul.
Denver foul. Nikola Jokic. That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
Murray against Paul. And here's Crowder from the arc. And the Suns get it back. Back to Ayton. Outside Booker. Pass to Crowder. 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Murray against Paul. And here's Jokic outside. That shot is off. And Phoenix will come the other way. Now here's Booker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Crowder. Ayton, the open look. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Look at Gordon knife through that defense, getting ahead of steam on his way to the basket and flushing that dunk home.
That's tipped. Crowder pass to Bridges. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 so far. Pass to Barton. Here's the three. Up top, Gordon. Stolen by Bridges. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Paul passes to Crowder. The kick out to Paul. Three-pointer. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
That's a good decision right there to get Paul the ball. He made it look easy on that catch and shoot.
Outside Murray. Lets it go from deep. And Aiden pulls it down. In transition, here come the Suns. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Booker goes in. The kick out to Paul.
Fantastic defensive instincts, encouraging signs of progress from Jokic.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Suns ahead, up 3. And we'll be back right after this.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Please welcome.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Porter, the pass to Jokic. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Porter with the steal. On the wing, Porter. The 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down, because after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Pass to Bridges. Crowder with a screen. Back to Bridges. He's off on that one. Good D by Jokic. Barton outside. Here's Gordon. Back to Barton. Stolen by Booker. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Gets an open look and hits it.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load. You know, watching Murray develop over the last 5 years and change, I'll tell you what he's doing really well and a much better job of is letting the game come to him, not forcing it, just being ready to step into whatever is needed.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles, none. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. Back to Bridges. Takes it inside. And a missed layup. And Clark, listening to Murray talk about his upbringing, he said, I grew up very disciplined.
Yeah, it's obvious in how he plays, B.A. He studied Kung Fu as a kid, so you know that helped him with calmness, and he learned to meditate early, so he's got a real presence and centeredness about him. His dad would make him do push-ups in the snow to increase his pain tolerance and that mental toughness.
First team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Paul against Murray. Tries again. Outside for Porter. Pass to Murray. 6 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside Payne. Pass to Shaman. Fires for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Denver in the lead. Martin left side. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Outside Payne. Can they get it? And he lays it in. Payne's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Murray, no good.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
And here's the fast break. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Porter. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Here's Shamet. Phoenix no good that time either. Down low. Here's Barton. Outside for Porter. There's the triple. The Suns clear it.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Shamet. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. McGee's shot is off. Left side Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
You know, that's the athleticism we refer to when we talk about Porter Jr. I mean, he gets to the bucket with ease.
And so it's Denver closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. You can join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Austin Rivers out there with Monte Morris. Then it's Green, and it's Dozier in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Paul laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Paul's got 9. All right, I know you follow the college game closely, Clark. What do you think about the one-and-done rule?
You know, B.A., when it first came into existence in 2006, I was on board with it because I thought that some college would be better than no college for most players. Now that we've had it for a decade and a half, I'm of the mindset kids should be allowed to pursue a professional pathway without going to college. There shouldn't be any mandatory, arbitrary number, 19 years old and 1 year removed from college. For those few that would like to go pro right out of high school, then it's incumbent upon the NBA as to whether or not they're going to draft you.
To the left wing, here's Najee. He buries it from 3. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Paul drives in. Out to Bridges for 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Pass to Dozier. 3-pointer. Green with a screen on Booker. Here's Rivers. And another 3 for Denver.
I like the setup there. Green was a really rock-solid pick.
Morris against Paul. He takes it in. Bridges passes to Paul. No good from outside for Denver. They've gotten 3 of 4 shots to the ball so far in the third. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. The shot by Najee, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Shamet. Green covering. Pass to Payne. Takes the 3. That one is off. And Denver the other way now. Here's Najee from deep. No luck on that one. And that's an intentional foul.
P.J. Dozier. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Back to Payne. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Najee. And for Denver, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Morris. Pass to Najee. Puts up a 3.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes.
Here's Nader.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Payne. Now here's McGee. Pass to Shamet. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Nuggets shooting just about 43% in the third. Morris passes to Green. Back to Morris. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. The Suns trailing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And here's Denver. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Payne, he's open. Again, the Suns good for 2.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Here's Rivers. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Austin Rivers.
And the second free throw is good. 56 seconds left in the third. Now Payne. Here's Shamet. It's stolen. And it's hammered home by Green.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Let's go with a 3. Dozier can't get it to go. The Suns have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Back to Nader. Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. And we're going to have a jump ball. 4 seconds left. Oh, swiped away. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish.
Everybody make some noise for your boys.
And it's the Suns with the ball. 6-point game on the floor for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Here's Paul. Rejected by Jokic.
Jokic has the size necessary to deny shots, and it helps when he's engaged on the defensive end.
And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Knocked loose. Murray against Paul. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
Nuggets ball.
5 to shoot. Here's Murray.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. 19-footer. Gordon pulls it in. Denver in the lead. Murray passes to Jokic. Barton outside. Here's Porter. Booker defending. Jokic with a screen on Booker. Jokic with it. And the dunk by Jokic.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
Ball against Murray. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Paul. Tipped.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection. Perfect.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Barton attacking. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He really got into them, saying, quote, "You guys aren't playing hard enough. Forget the X's and O's. We need to play with passion. Let's just see that for the last part of this game." Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Ayton inside. Working on Jokic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second personal
You know, you don't like the foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk,
at the line.
It's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it.
Ayton hits them both. The Nuggets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Outside Murray. From behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
Yeah, that's just playing smart basketball that time. Murray doing a really good job to set himself up to get free for his shot.
Paul passes to Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and this came up short on the triple.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Out to the right wing. Out to Bridges. Deflects the pass. Porter with the steal. Here's Barton. And rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
So it's Denver now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Back to Crowder from the arc. Drills it from deep.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
And they double up Murray. Pass to Jokic. Paul against Murray. Clock at 6. Back to Jokic. Stolen by Bridges. And here's Booker. Inside. Out to Bridges. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal
It's going to be on Jamal Murray. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And they've really displayed a sharp passing game tonight as well. A lot of well-timed assists out there. I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Here's Murray. 59 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Driving in. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Murray. This is their chance to stretch the lead, Graham.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake.
Porter, the pass to Jokic. Here's Barton. Pass to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Paul with it. So it's Denver picking up the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.